Dan is a lion's whelp.
Dan is what?
A lion's whelp.
So what tribe we talking about? Dan. Now again, when you ask that group, what's the name of the group again? GOCC. Right? GOCC, you know who the leader is in that group? Raka, or something like that. Slow man. All right. Nevertheless, when you ask them about that question, all they did was run around in circles. They never answered. Why do you think that is?
I was always told that Dan got kicked out and Dan don't really matter.
Dan don't matter.
Dan was a part of the job.
Right. So if they was a part of the tribe, well, how did they now become not a part of the tribe or not familiar? All right, read it again.
And of Dan, he said, Dan is a lion's whelp.
Dan is a lion's whelp. Read on.
He shall leap from Bashan.
Dan shall leap from Bashan. Now, it's telling you about the tribe of Dan. They was going to leap from Bashan. You understand that? Now, Bashan is something, when you leap, that means you change from one position to the other. If I tell you to leap over here, what does that mean? You move from there to there. So it's telling you that Dan was going to leap from Bashan. You understand that? Now, what was in Bashan? Who was in Bashan? I want you to read 1 Chronicles. Give me 1 Chronicles and read 5 and 23. Read that.
And the children of the half-tribe of Manasseh
Read on.
dwelt in the land.
Where?
In the land.
Read on.
They increased.
They did what?
They increased.
They increased. Read on.
From Bashan.
From where?
From Bashan.
Now, what tribe are we talking about again? No, right now. Read that verse again.
Of the children of the half-tribe of Manasseh.
It's talking about Manasseh. Read on.
Dwelt in the land.
Dwelt in the land. Read on.
They increased.
They increased. Read on.
From Bashan.
From Bashan. Now remember, it told you Dan leaped from Bashan. It tell you Manasseh increased from Bashan. Why is it that Manasseh increased? Because Manasseh was a smaller tribe. You understand that? So what happened? Dan went into the tribe of Manasseh. So all of the Danites are now part of the tribe of Manasseh. That's how they increased. You understand that? That's why, go back to the 33rd chapter just to show you that Manasseh was a smaller tribe. You understand that? Read Deuteronomy 33 and read verse 17. Read it over here for me. Read it.
His glory is like the firstling of his bullock.
Read on.
And his horns are like the horns of unicorn.
Read on.
With them he shall push the people.
Read on.
Together to the ends of the earth.
Read.
And they are the 10,000s of Ephraim.
They are the 10,000s of Ephraim. Read on.
And they are the thousands of Manasseh.
Showing you that what? Manasseh was a smaller tribe. But how did the Lord increase them at Bashan? Go back, read Dan again in the 32nd chapter, 33 verse 22, read it again. 33 verse 22, read that.
And of Dan, he said, Dan is a lion's whelp.
Come on.
He shall leap from Bashan.
He shall do what?
Leap from Bashan.
He changed his position from there to one place to the next. Where did he go at? To Bashan. Why did he go to Bashan? To increase Manasseh at Bashan. You understand that? Now, tell me that. Now, doesn't that make much more sense? As opposed to God they told you that God wiped out a whole tribe, right? Where's that at in the Bible? That God just wiped out a whole tribe?
There was some verses we read and say Dan got kicked out, but Dan gonna come back.
God gonna come back when? Dan gonna come back when? If Dan come back, how many tribes would that be? Now, how many? Go from there. Let's go to the end of things. Revelation chapter 21 verse. Let's go to the end of things. If Dan was coming back, that means there would be how many tribes? 13 tribes, right? But this is what the Bible tells you. 21 verse 12. Read that.
And had a wall great and high.
Jump up a little bit above that. Give me 10.
And he carried me away in the spirit.
Come on.
To a great and high mountain.
Read on.
And showed me that great city.
That great city. Read on.
The holy Jerusalem.
The holy Jerusalem. Read on.
Descending out of heaven from God.
Read.
Having the glory of God.
So now we jump all the way to the end. You understand that? Now, according to them, that group that you was a part of, right? Dan is coming back, which will make it 13 tribes. So now we going to the end. You understand that? It said what? The new Jerusalem is coming down from heaven. Jump to verse 12.
And had a wall great and high.
Now the wall of New Jerusalem was great and high. Read on.
And had 12 gates.
How many gates?
12 gates.
How many gates?
12 gates.
Read on.
And at the gates 12 angels.
12 angels. Read on.
And names written thereon.
Names written thereon. Read on.
Which are the names of the 12 tribes?
How many tribes?
12 tribes.
13 tribes.
12 tribes.
12 tribes. Read on.
Of the children of
So
Israel.
the gates of the kingdom of heaven, which is 12 gates of New Jerusalem, is what? 12 tribes. Ain't no 13 tribes. Dan is a part of Manasseh. Manasseh is going to be the name on the gate. You understand that? See, and that right there should show you that that's not the truth.
I never asked you them answers. Got a real answer of who's Dan.
You want to know why you didn't get a real answer? Because again, you're dealing with something that's not the source. Remember, you got to remember, God told you this, that there's no lie of the truth. So if that was the truth, guess what? They wouldn't be lying to you. Dan coming back at the end. Oh, Dan got kicked out. Not giving you a real answer. You said it yourself that they was running around the point.
I never knew. I mean, I've been studying this for like
2-3 years and one question you couldn't get an answer from them. You want to know why? Because they don't know. There's a lot of questions that we can give you the answer that they don't know. Let me ask you this question.
At first I was told that Dan could have been the descendants of Ham.
The descendants of Ham. How you going to descend from Ham if you come out of Jacob? You see how that stuff don't make no sense?
I never had it.
And brother, they was lying to you. Yeah, don't agree, but you understand that?